Hi guys, Official Ma here and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this YouTube channel, we talk about men's relationship and how to get to you, your dream girl. If you know this kind of content interests you, please hit the subscribe button down below and without being done, let's proceed to the video. In today's video, we're going to be speaking about some things that women notice in men and find attractive. But you as a guy, you might not really know. I might feel like, oh, this is just one of those things. But women actually notice these things about men and find them attractive. I'm going to be listing 9 of them in this video. So are you ready? Because I am. Let's dive into the video. Number one thing that women notice about men is your style. Yeah. Most times they say that don't judge a book by its cover, but you know that we as human beings don't take it very literal. Most times we judge books by its cover. We judge human beings by the way they dress and by the way they present themselves. So women also judge men by the way they present themselves, their style also. And what are the 3 components of a good dressing? It's fit, fabric, and function. Yeah. First of all, you have to make sure that the clothing that you're putting on fits you perfectly. You don't want to wear something that is too tight or something that is way too big for you. And the second thing is the function. Yeah, you dress according to different function. For example, maybe you're going to a casual outing or you're going for a business function. You don't wear things like Ankara to a business function. No, because of the function. Even if that clothing fits perfectly well and you wear it to the wrong function, it's not a good dressing. You have to consider the function and also you have to consider the fabric. You have to also be a man that clothing say a lot about your status. You have to wear clothing that send a positive message like sophistication, maturity, and passion. Number 2 thing that women notice is details. Yeah, details are very, very important. Whatever you're doing, pay attention to the tiniest details of things because even the tiniest details of things can, when you pay less attention to, most times tiny details in things, they spoil a whole lot of things for you. So women also notice details, how you pay attention to details. And how do you do that? What are the examples of that? Number 1, your hairstyle. Like I said earlier, you want to do things according to your age. Number 2 details that you have to consider is your eyewear. Yeah, if you're putting on eyeglasses, make sure that you go for eyeglasses that suits your face shape. There are so many different eyewears for so many different face shapes. So you have to know your face shape and know what will fit your face shape. Number 3 is your watch and jewelry. Like I said earlier, most times wearing bulky jewelry as a grown man, like big jewelries, if you're not a musician, you're not an artist, it doesn't, like, most times it doesn't really speak good about you. Most of the time, you have to make sure you take time to select those things. And wearing wristwatches also that like fit your class and fit your idea of a person, and it sums up to tell the kind of person that you are. And the last point I have here on details is your shoes. Most times, the first thing that most women look at is your shoes, either your shoes or your belts. These are the things that most women look at. Select good shoes. It doesn't have to be overly expensive. It doesn't have to be way off your budget. But as long as it's good, as long as it looks sophisticated. There's so many pages that teaches men how to, dress and how to style up clothing. If you see them on TikTok, if you see them on YouTube, make sure you give them a follow because they can actually teach you 1 or 2 things. And when you put these things to work, when you put these things in practice, you see that there's a whole different thing altogether. Most times you're not really ugly, but you don't really know your style yet. Search up these pages. You can even go on YouTube and type how to dress as a man or go on TikTok. And you see so many of those pages and you follow them. Don't criticize them because I see most times in the comment section, when men are doing all these things, I see most men in the comment section calling those men, oh, gay, you don't have things to do, you're this, you're that. But deep down, you want to learn these things. These things are also very important because you don't really have to focus only on making money. Like something I shared on my Telegram community, it's not really about making money. Most people make money these days and they forget about some important things that they have to learn, some important characters, some important virtues that are really important and they fail to learn. You can have the whole money in the world, and if you don't know how to dress properly, everything, even the most expensive thing that you wear, end up looking like a rag because you don't know how to put those things together. So this page is really help you and it can help you learn your style also. Number 3 thing that women notice about men is your mannerism. Your manner of approach is really important. Really, really important. So what are the little things that sum up everything? Number 1 is offer a firm handshake or you can offer a hug. Whatever. Anyone, you can offer a firm handshake or you can offer a subtle hug, not you're hugging this person too tight or I don't know, but it has to be subtle, especially if you're meeting that person for the very first time. And make sure you maintain good eye contact. Don't always be looking at the ground or don't always be looking at the table or something. The third thing is your smile. Yeah, these things sums up your mannerism. And also learn to communicate and show that person that you're communicating, show the girl that you're communicating with that you have her full attention. Most times, some people make this mistake of breaking up some bad attitudes, some bad manners whenever they are on a date or whenever they try to meet someone for the first time. And what are some examples of bad manners? Number one, staying on your phone constantly 247 throughout the date. It's very annoying and it shows that you're not giving that person your full attention. No one would love to talk to a person or no one would want to go on a date with a person and the person is on their phone 247. So why are you there in the first place? You're supposed to just sit down at home, lay down on your bed and press your phone as long as you want to. But if you're out meeting a person, make sure you communicate to the person effectively. Cell phones should be on the table or should be in your pocket. You don't have to be on your phone 247 while on a date with somebody. Number two example of bad manner is arriving late. You set a time with a person, you set a day and a date, and maybe by 4 p.m. and you're arriving by 5 p.m. or you're arriving by 6 p.m. You make the person wait for you for hours. Some people are not really patient waiting for somebody. Some might even get angry and leave the date. Or if you come eventually, they are already angry. You have to start apologizing. Then maybe the first few minutes of the date is already tense because this person is angry with you or this person is pissed with you. It doesn't really say good about you. Even if you're a perpetual late comer, you love coming late, but at least first impression matters. Just take your time and try to, come early or arrive early. A few minutes is understandable, but staying hours, arriving after hours is very annoying. But three example of a bad attitude is you should try to go easy on cursing or using foul languages. Most people don't like foul languages. Most people don't like people using foul languages, especially people that they are not familiar with. So avoid using foul languages. Languages like I'm going to write them down on the screen here. Stop using those kind of languages, especially when you're trying to know somebody. Or stop cursing. Oh, you start cursing every single person around. You're not familiar with this person and you're cursing every single person around. It's not everybody that understands sarcasm. You have to understand that. Personally, I don't understand sarcasm. I take everything literal. So there's some people also that take things literally, especially when they are just getting to know you. They don't know you that much. So avoid using curse words or avoid using foul languages. And the next bad habit is avoid constantly interrupting. Yeah, if somebody is saying something, avoid cutting the person short every single time. Avoid constantly interrupting. And also, when you're on a date with the person, allow the person to talk. Allow the person to say their own side. Don't always make the conversation all about you. I, me. You just start saying things about yourself and you don't want to give this person an opportunity to speak. Stop cutting people in between. It's not nice. It's kind of rude. Allow someone to speak first before maybe you speak. So avoid constantly interrupting. It's an example of a bad habit. And the last one I have here is if you're meeting this person online or you're texting this person online, don't say things to this person that you won't say to the person in real life. Those things that you know that you can't say to the person in real life. Avoid talking about them online. The number 4 point I have here, and the things that women notice in men, is your hands. Don't allow your nails to be overgrown and dirty. Even if maybe you want to keep long nails, at least it should be neat. Emphasis on it should be neat at all times. So avoid keeping overly long nails and dirty nails. If your hands are dirty, your nails are looking dirty and crusty, it automatically sends the vibe that this guy is a dirty person, which is not what you want on first impression. Number 5 thing that women notice in men is your fragrance. Most people, if you smell good, you see that most people would want to even give you a compliment. Oh, you smell good. So when you look good, also make sure you smell good. Number 6 thing that women notice in men is your voice and your language, the way you speak. Just like what I said earlier, your mannerism. How do you speak? Do you always use foul languages? Do you always curse people out? Number 7 thing that women notice is your body language. How is your body language? Your body language could say a lot of things about you. The way you position your body could say if you're shy, you're not confident. People can actually read you or read how you're feeling through your body language. Number 8 thing that women notice in men is your sense of humor. Very, very important. You have to maintain a positive sense of humor. Even if you want to crack jokes, you should maintain a positive sense of humor. Don't rely on negative sense of humor like self-depreciating talks. Oh, see my big belly. You want to make jokes and you're using yourself as an example. See my big belly, see my ugly face. those things are not really funny. Stop saying self-depreciating things about yourself. There are so many ways to, crack jokes, or so many ways to make people laugh without self-depreciating talks or using yourself as an object of mockery. So avoid self-depreciating thoughts and avoid dark humor. And the nice thing that women notice, the last but not the least, is your confidence. Like I said every day, women notice your confidence. They know if you're a confident person or not. And so you don't really have to be a confident person per se before people perceive you as confident. You have to fake it till you make it. You have to fake being confident till you're actually a confident person. So don't throw yourself and tell this person that you're not confident about yourself. And how do you show people that you're not confident about yourself? Using yourself as an object of joke or mockery. Don't forget to join the Telegram channel. The link is in the description box down below. Join the discussion every first Saturday of the month. If you want to be part of this, kindly hit the link in the description box down below. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you've not done so. Smash the subscribe button to be part of the community here on YouTube. I love you guys all and see you in my next video. Cheers.